soon as a little bit of story is introduced at all, then it comes under the microscope, and I think rightfully so, because, like you've said, you shouldn't just throw something in and do it half-assed. That's just lazy.
Yeah, exactly. And that was really to kind of reestablish our position on it. It's not that we have a problem with these books. Our position is that games need to not let these books do the heavy lifting of the narrative. The game itself shouldn't be half-assing the narrative portion of the game, and it's funny because BJ is the one that, or Fish if you listen to Bullshot, is the one that argues with me about this a lot, saying that, we're being too harsh, we're being too extreme, and we get that it's an extreme position to say, like, if you're going to do a half-assed job of narrative, just don't do one at all. Like, if you're gonna include any sort of story, do a good job of it, or don't do it. But I don't think it's that extreme.
I don't think so either.
But we do get that, like, it seems extreme to say, like, well, the Halo did a half-assed job of telling the story, they just shouldn't even have included it. I get that in hindsight, that seems like a pretty big thing to say now that the universe has been expanded. But it's funny because BJ makes my point for me in the Bullshot podcast when they're talking about it, when he points out that Chris, also on staff, had no interest in the story after playing the 3 games. Only after reading those novels did he think, wow, this actually does have some meat to it.
Yeah.
And that's what we have a problem with. If you don't get any enjoyment or any interest or anything out of playing the game, then you did a bad job of telling the story with the medium that you chose to work in.
Yeah.
If that was the first chosen medium, they picked video games and said, we want to tell this story and deliver this type of game, with that story, or vice versa. However it first came to be.